Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your host with the most, the shaman of ShElite, the hardest working woman in podcasting, and I will definitely explain why at the end. Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
You're joining me, of course, over here, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senior that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my widow, Adam Cole, baby. Miss Y.D. Garcia, Savannah. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Just like a little drained, but nothing that a podcast can't fix.
Nothing that a good old ShElite Showcase can't fix.
Exactly. And I said it last week, it's pink out now. We are pinked out because it is the second to last Thursday of October. And as you all know, last Thursday of October, we do Spooky Showcase. So we had to do a pink out at some point, which is today. Can't really see it, but I got the little ribbon going on. Yeah,
there you go.
There you go. Got the ribbon, because as you can see by my little lower third, fuck cancer. It can die in a hole, and no one would be happy or sad. I already fucked that up. Oops.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. You're doing. No one would be. I don't even know how to fix that off the top of my head, but that's okay.
It won't be missed. That's what.
There you go.
Fixed it. Saved it. Yeah.
She fixed it. Yes, it is October, specifically Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This hoodie I'm wearing right here, Black Lives Matter in pink. It's the pink out version. You can get it YKWrestling.com or it's YoungKingsWrestling.com. I believe it's YK Wrestling. Regardless, you can go get this. The profits from this hoodie, you can also get it in a t-shirt, a tank top, a long sleeve. I like hoodies because they're comfy. All the proceeds are going to breast cancer research, and it's spreading awareness, and, you know, Black Lives Matter, because they do. It's crazy. 2 great causes, 1 great hoodie, shirt, tank top, whatever you get.
Whatever you get.
Oh, yeah. Like, I have this one. I have the Wolfpack color red in a t-shirt. I have the NWO black and white in a tank top. I got them all. Because support, people. And merch, we will talk about at the end, because that's the question of the week. Because your girl is struggling and I need help.
What happened to Mean Girls?
I will do Mean Girls too.
We can do Mean Girls. We can do Mean Girls another time. When you don't have a question, when in doubt, you can do Mean Girls.
When in doubt, Mean Girls. Well, yeah. I did say we'll do Mean Girls, so we'll do Mean Girls. I'll hold off my merchant for a while.
No. I feel bad. Like, because
no, it's okay. No, I'll do merch after Spooky Showcase.
Okay, I was like, I feel bad because like sometimes you do need, like, you're like, I don't know what question we should do. I'm like, that would have been good, like something to fall back on. But I guess
I'm gonna be honest, I did forget about the Mean Girls question. If I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all.
Yeah.
So that's all me. My bad.
No, but okay. But now this is probably my own doing. What is my own doing? I'm gonna be curious as to what the merch question was gonna be. I'm very curious. I have a lot of merch.
Well, I'll hold off. I gotta give people in suspense. Gotta give people what they want. 2 weeks to think about it.
Okay.
Before we dive into quite a bit of news and rumors, actually, let me go. Where is it? There it is. You know, you guys are watching us live. If you're watching us live, hello on twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. You know, follow us. Like the things, you know, do all the stuff on Twitch that Twitch allows you to do. The more followers we get, the more we stream. The closer we get to subscriptions.
Helps.
And, like, that helps us out, so, like, thank you. But, you know, follow us. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can subscribe on youtube.com/ShElite Showcase, where you could also watch us live. At the same time, Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern. Ish.
I was going to say ish. Ish is my fault.
Some days closer to 6:30, that's fine. Yeah. There, it's free to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share the videos, do all the things, you know. And on patreon.com/ShElite Showcase, There, it does cost a little bit of money. Only three simple dollars a month. Only three, and you get an
$3.
exclusive non-wrestling podcast every month. September's was Law and Order. Matt and I filmed, and it is out. October's. It is basically scary stories and things that happened to us when we were kids and younger, just like spooky stuff. You know, it's a spooky season. So if you want to go check that out and hear all of Matt's stories, I chime in just a little. Go check that out. And next month, we don't have a day yet, but me and Justin from Get Your Podcast are going to do a music related one.
Ooh, all right.
So it'll be worth it. So if you want to go see all of that stuff, and Savannah will have stuff eventually on the Patreon as well. She's got school. She's busy.
I was gonna say, I was like, I do want to contribute, obviously, especially because it's like Patreon, it's like exclusive. But I will say though, one of because I do have my camera and stuff for my photography class, and I am getting actually a new lens. It's for a separate project, but I can start using that lens to, you know, maybe do some of the nail stuff I was talking about. Just again, it's more finding the time to do it. 'Cause sometimes when I do my nail art, it's just like do it quick, and I'm like, I don't even think about like, oh, I could film this. So I need to kind of get my mindset back into that.
No, you're right, but that's okay.
Yeah, Katie always says it's okay.
Yeah, I always say it's okay because it is okay, and if it's not okay, it's okay to not be okay.
Okay, thank you, Katie.
I demand the myth, the legend behind all of the music on ShElite. Heel Tactics Justin, what up? Yo. Maybe I should have double Justins?
Yes, do double Justin if Justin is available.
Heel Tactics Justin, I will be hitting you up for something me, you, and Just will be doing hopefully in November.
Other Just.
So, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's genius. Oh my god. I love that. Okay. Let's get into some news and rumors. First and foremost, congratulations are in order to Julia Hart and Lee. I kept calling him Lee Jordan for some reason. It's Lee Johnson. They got married on Friday the 13th. Spooky little wedding, as they should. Congrats to them. I'm very happy. So happy for them. And, you know, more good news. Kofi Kingston. Y'all know Kofi Kingston.
Yes, we do.
Multi-time tag team champion. WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Kofi Mania. This man does so many good things. All of the things. When all of the bullshit was happening with ratings and all of that, Kofi said, fuck you guys. I'm going to go to Ghana and open the first digital media center and library for these kids. And it was like his mom's foundation. Like he did it with his mom and all of that. I think they talked about it on Raw. But just everything he did, Kofi's a wonderful person inside and out. We love that. He's giving back to his community that he grew up in. Like, snaps for Kofi Kingston. We love Kofi in this house.
Yes, we do.
In this house.
I want to say something. It's not a joke to like degrade like what's going on. It's just because you said that he was doing it with his mom, right?
Yeah, I think like it's like a foundation his mom either started or is a part of. Yeah.
Yeah, but it has to do with his mom. So I'm like, my dumbass is gonna say like, oh, so are you implying that Kofi Kingston shares a bank account with his mom?
Jesus Christ.
I had to. I'm sorry, guys. I had to.
All right. How do we kick it?
No. Don't kick me. You're going to have to throw a chair at my face before you kick me.
God damn it, Savannah.
I had to.
Yeah. Jesus knows. You did spell her name wrong, but you know you did your best.
Everyone spells my name wrong. It's fine. Like some people, like I think Jesus actually always spells my name with one N. I just don't correct him. I'm just like whatever.
My phone auto corrects it to the right way now because I've typed it so many times. So iPhone knows. Let's see what else we got here. So the women's breakout tournament NXT excuse me. So Jakara Jackson was supposed to be in it. Unfortunately, she did get injured, so she was not able to compete, which sucks because Jakara definitely could have been like, she was definitely a favorite for a lot of people to win the tournament.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, she was injured, not able to be in it. I heard it's nothing too bad, but still, she's not able to be in it. And I believe her name was Brinley. I can't remember. Brinley Reese, I think might be the last name, was the replacement. And she did lose to Ariana Grace. For those who don't know, that's Santina Morello's daughter. She's killing it, by the way. Good for her. Oh, she was injured in the tournament last year and has been out.
Really?
So now she's back and in the tournament and made it past the first round. So good for her. And new WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day. Because why? Because why?
Yeah, they shouldn't have done my favorite mid-carder Cody Rhodes like that.
Okay.
Savannah's
like, yes, Cody Rhodes doesn't have a title. Fuck yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It's, for those of you who don't know, I know I don't like Cody Rhodes, but I'm just fucking with you, okay? It's just, back when he was still in AEW, someone tweeted to him about him being like a mid-carder, and he was like, you follow me, like, what's your point? He's like, yeah, you're my favorite mid-carder. I don't know what happened after that, if Cody blocked him or if he just left it at that, but...
I know that interaction too.
Yeah, so that's what I was referring to. I know I'm not a Cody Rhodes fan, but I was just fucking around, okay?
How dare you?
I know,
but yeah, but like they had the titles for 9 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Fastlane like, no, they didn't win it at Fastlane. Or did they win it at Fastlane? Now I'm like, everything's blurring up. Yeah? It was Fastlane? Yeah, it was Fastlane.
Yeah, because the Fastlane press conference was
when
they both were high.
Yeah. Okay, yes. It's a good way to remember if it happened at Fastlane.
It is a good way to remember. It's the only way I do remember, honestly. Other good news before we get into some of the more interesting things. Anthony Bowens was named the #1 groundbreaker in Out Magazine's 100 list. So basically, it is a bunch of influential LGBTQ plus celebrities, and Anthony Bowens was named #1.
That's fucking awesome. And I did see that. I was like, oh, good for him. That's fucking awesome. That's sweet. What's up,
Caitlin Starr? Hello. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so like I saw that and I was like, Anthony Bowens just deserves the world, honestly.
For sure. And I'm so glad that like he does a really good job. I think I can't obviously say as someone in the community because I'm not, but Katie, as someone in the community, do you think he does you could say he does a really good job at representing?
Oh yeah, I mean he like even I want to say it was a few months ago where he called out like Harley Cameron.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's what I was
gay.
I was actually gonna bring that up, and like, cause I fucking love that clip where she was like trying to flirt with him. It's like I know there's something going on, and he was like, I don't know if you can, tell by my gear, but I'm gay, and everyone started cheering, and they started chanting, he's gay, he's
and
gay.
like, and it was not in a derogatory way.
No, yeah,
either.
it was in a very positive.
And that was the best part.
And he even said that, I think in his Instagram caption, I think Anthony Bowens himself posted that clip. I think that's where I saw it, from his Instagram. And he said the fact that so many people were chanting he's gay, but not in like from a place of malice. It was like a positive way, as an accepting way. I was like, that's awesome. But it was also like, funny. Like, he's gay.
It's great. Like,
and then Daddy asked gave him a big hug. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Like, that just proves, like, even like 10 years ago that we weren't, like, that would not have happened 10 years ago.
Oh, for sure.
It wouldn't have happened 5 years ago.
For sure. So I think this is like a really big accomplishment, and I hope this goes to show that like you can be like, it doesn't matter your sexuality, how you identify. You can be a top star. You could achieve your goals, and don't let anything stop you, because clearly Anthony Bowens does not let that happen to him.
Exactly. And we talked about I talked about it a few weeks ago when I was like naming bisexual wrestlers, like Tony Storm, who is the best
Tony
part of
Time.
AEW,
Yeah.
like Timeless Tony Storm, killing it.
Yeah. It's also just crazy. Like, not that, her sexuality, but like, like Timeless Tony Storm is married to fucking Juice Robinson, that crazy
fucking
like,
animal from the Muppets. Like, what even?
They're both crazy in their own way.
They're both crazy in different ways. I saw somebody tweet today that he gives off Crash Bandicoot energy, and I've never seen him any different now.
Dude, that is so true.
He is Crash Bandicoot.
He's Crash Bandicoot and apparently Animal from the Muppets.
Hey, he's Animal from the Muppets 100%. Diego Luna, Animal from the Muppets, the Ass Boys, and Cardblade.
I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about
he's
Diego
the honeycomb
Luna.
cereal mascot. He is. And they asked, how's the stream going? It's going good. We're hanging out, talking wrestling, as we do every week. Juice also has a badass theme song.
Yes, he does. Juicy boy.
Okay, so let's get into some of the interesting stuff here. So, you know how, like, the IWC likes getting mad about anything and everything?
Really?
You know what they really...
What?
Lists.
Oh, no. Not the list. Wait, we talking like a list or like the list of Jericho? You don't want to be on the list of Jericho.
How about them Las Vegas Aces? What up, DC? Yeah, I did see that they won. Congrats. I'm just gonna ignore the other one. PWI lists specifically. So we did the PWI 500 or something.
I saw it came out, but I didn't see anything on like.
This one was specifically the women's 250.
Okay, the one that came out today.
Was it today? Yes.
Yesterday. But yeah, the one that came out very recently.
Yes, that one. Some people. All right, let me just read you the top 10. I'm gonna go
women,
from.
Right?
Yeah. So this was all the. So originally the list, the edition was like women's 150, and then that was last year, and then they were like, well, there's so many good wrestlers, we're gonna up it to 250. So, from 10 to 1. Number 10, we have Jordan Grace. 9 is Camille. 8 is Willow Nightingale.
Oh, good for her. Okay.
I know. I saw that and I was like, oh, look at Willow go. 7 is Deonna Purrazzo. Wait, hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 is Athena. 5 is Tam Nakano. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm assuming Tam, T-A-M.
I cannot tell you. Yeah, I want to say you are, but I know very little of her.
Neither do I. But, I mean, she made top 5. Congratulations to her. Number 4, we have Jamie Hayter.
Jamie, I miss her so much.
So do I. Number 3, Bianca Belair.
Okay, all right.
Number 2, Julia from Stardom.
Oh, that one makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And number 1, Mommy always on top, Rhea motherfucking Ripley. Now, the internet has lost their goddamn minds because they're like, Rhea hasn't done anything. Rhea just stands there. Fuck off, A. B, second of all, I have the evaluation period and the criteria as to what they did, just so people can stop complaining and just actually pay attention to why certain people weren't on these lists. Yes, ma'am.
Is this criteria for all the lists, or is it just this one in particular?
I'm not 100% sure. I know specifically for this one, this is what they posted for the criteria.
All right. Cool. Just wanted
so
to...
the evaluation period is September 16th, 2022 to September 30th of this year.
All right. That's all for a full year.
In-ring achievement, win-loss records, championships, tournaments won. influence, visibility, and prestige within a promotion and or the industry, technical ability, quality of moves, matches, and ring psychology, competition, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents, activity, minimum 10 singles, non-tag matches total, or barring this, 6 such matches in separate months. So I'm 90% sure Mercedes is not on this list.
She got injured in May, I want to say, of this year. And she technically debuted in New Japan in July. She debuted, not even started wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom. She debuted. Mm-hmm. So she had maybe like 3 months worth of activity, and that's even if you want to count like, because when did she officially make her like in-ring debut? I think it was January. I want to say it was like late January. I believe so.
Isn't that when she won the title?
Yeah.
Wasn't that her first match?
Yes, but I don't remember if it was January or February, and I think it was January. You know what? It was, because I remember talking about how like the only thing I wish they did differently was that if Kairi won the title earlier, because I didn't really like that she held the title for only a few weeks. Yeah. So yes, it was January.
Yeah, so that's why people like got up. People were like, well, where's Mercedes? Where's this person? Why isn't this person higher?
She's been injured. Mercedes got injured like back in May.
I mean, it's just, people lose their fucking minds over these lists. And yeah, it's a committee of people making this list. Like, it's not like it's just, I know 2 people on the committee for this. Like, I have talked to them. Like, it's Chris and Ashley. Queen PR is also on this, and I love Queen PR. And she was one of the people on the committee this year. And Warren Hayes. And, like, we love Warren. Yeah. So I know 3 people. So, like, it's people we know. It's, like, not like these random higher-up people in, like, cloaks being like, all right, how do we do this?
Is it PWI also who does, like, fan-voted, like, rankings
I believe
as well? So. But I think that's maybe it is at the end of the year, I don't know. But they do fan-voted stuff. Like, oh, this person won Wrestler of the Year per fan votes, you know, through the
I believe so. It's PWI, yes.
So it's like they give everyone a chance. They give their own, I would say, professional opinion, and then they let the fans have at it, argue with each other, kill each other in the comments, and vote for themselves who they think is the best. And then they'll put that into they'll take that into account as well, and they'll make a list for that.
Yeah, so like it as we have said, people get mad over anything and everything. So it's fine. Whatever. I just let the women have more, like, this is the biggest the women's list has been ever since they started doing this. So that's an accomplishment in itself. Just let it go. Who cares if your favorite isn't in the top, whatever. If your favorite didn't make the list, they'll make it next year. Like, I don't tell people anymore.
Especially as the list gets bigger, it like doesn't matter if it's top 10, they will still make the list. They will still make the list. They'll still be acknowledged. Acknowledge me.
Roman Reigns, exactly. Like, it always blows my mind to like see people fighting over it. I'm like, guys, it's a fucking list in a magazine. Who cares? All of these women are getting recognized. That's all that matters.
Which I feel like lists in itself, doesn't matter who it's from, could be very subjective. Lists like that, I think, you know, again, because people are saying, oh, well, this person should be higher. This person has no business being, you know, but obviously some people disagree. Some people think otherwise. So I feel like lists like that shouldn't be taken so personally because it's subjective, you know, it's just.
I mean, y'all heard the criteria. Like, they had specific things they were looking for, and some people were like, well, clearly they weren't looking at that. Just fuck off and leave alone at this point. Also, there was another list that came out also yesterday. I believe Righteous Reg is his Twitter name, and I can't remember if somebody else worked on it with him, but it was the BW 500 list. So it was the best black wrestlers in the world. And I believe this was the third year, could have been the fifth year. One of those two numbers is sticking out in my head. That he has done this list. So Athena was in the top 10 on PWI's. She was number 2 on this list.
Ooh. Damn. Okay. All right, Athena.
So, like, again, I don't know if there was any sort of criteria they had.
I just want to see who number 1 is.
I should have wrote it down. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Hold on.
Oh my god, again, just my stupid head going to stupid jokes. Nothing racist, but it's because
swear to God, Savannah, I will end
no,
this right
no,
now.
I know, and I'm not. That's why I'm like, I need to be very careful with how I approach this. Have Please. You seen the memes after Cody Rhodes like made that one promo with Anthony Ogogo against Anthony Ogogo, and he was like in that feud, and people joked about how he solved racism and stuff, like
people said that with like that the one promo he did.
Yeah, I just don't want to, again, I just need to find a way to slowly like approach it without coming off as offensive, because those are not my intentions. I promise, I swear to God. But I
have the top 10.
Okay, go ahead. You know what? I'll let you just do that instead. I
got you, don't worry. Brian Keith, is that the bounty hunter guy?
I believe so.
Okay, that's what I thought. So Athena, Swerve, Willow, Ricky Starks, who I will mention in a second, Bianca Belair, Mercedes Moné, Michael Oku, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah,
that's like my guess. Carmelo Hayes and Darius Carter. Jade is 11, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. So yeah, like
if it's based off, you said is it based off the same criteria? I'm sorry, I did not catch that.
It's not, to my knowledge. I don't know what the exact criteria is for that list, but it's 500 of the best Black pro wrestlers in the world, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm glad they kind of branch out into different categories like this.
Oh yeah, I've seen like Hispanic wrestlers as well. Nothing recently, but like I know that has been made before.
There's this guy on Instagram who does like does like little fan graphics.
It's Brian, yeah.
Yeah, Brian. He did it for Hispanic Heritage Month, and dude, like the fucking list he had like 5 different posts worth. And it was cool because a lot of the guys here in El Paso, I saw them. I was like, oh my God, I know.
He did it. He does it for Pride Month every month as well.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on.
Yeah, he does it for everything. He does it for everything. He does it for Hispanic Heritage Month, Pride Month. He does it for everything. Women's what is it called? Not Women's Month, but International Women's Day.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like in March. Yeah, he does it for that as well. So
yeah, I've had a whole conversation with Brian. It was one of the interviews I did this past year for Inside the Mind of. We've talked about it. I've had the honor of being on the Pride Month one 2 years in a row, and I was next to Haley this year, and I was like, Haley, my girl.
Yeah, but for the Hispanic Heritage Month one, really cool to see like some of the guys I see almost every Friday on the graphics. It was cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I can only imagine how they feel being the ones on the graphic. I was like, that's pretty cool.
He tries to get as many people as he can. Like he tweets out he's like who wants to be in it, who is Hispanic, who is
I was gonna say I love how he includes literally anyone. Doesn't matter how many followers you have, it doesn't matter how indie you are, how well known you are, like he will include you as long as you reach out to say like, hey, look, I'm a wrestler, I'm the referee, I'm a podcaster, and I'm a part of this community. As long as you reach out, he'll include you. He won't say like, nah, you don't got enough followers or some dumb shit like that. Like he won't be like,
yeah, he never will. He's, as long as you like, if you're in the wrestling community in some way, shape, or form, then
yeah,
like I said, like I've been on it. Like last year was like, hey, so like I'm bisexual, can I be on it? And then I was like, hey, so can I be on it this year?
I love that. And he said yes, of course. That's fucking awesome. So,
and then you always all you gotta do is just send him a picture. Like a picture of like, I always do like one of like the fucking merch picture I do. So it just makes my life easier.
Yeah.
The final thing I have in news and rumors, since this has already been a half an hour of news and rumors,
Oh
because
shit!
God damn it,
Because of course it is.
every fucking time. I mentioned Ricky Starks earlier. He has officially trademarked his name. So Ricky Starks owns the name Ricky Starks. That's
Okay.
smart. That's a smart man.
That's
It's
a
a
very
genius
smart
man.
move. Yeah.
So good for him. Very happy. Very proud. Good for him.
Yeah, I
Kudos.
feel like that's something you really need to like protect, especially in
Oh, yeah.
wrestling. Because like I didn't see the full interview. I just saw a clip of the interview on a wrestling news page on Instagram. The Garcia twins, formerly known as the Bella twins, kind of went into depth on, you know, the name and how they kind of built their brand around being the Bella twins and how like the transition and how they wanted to work something out with WWE but they didn't, and I'm like, damn, that fucking sucks. So if that's shown me anything, it's that protect your name, like trademark your name as soon as you can, if you can.
Honestly, like as you should.
Yeah.
He actually said earlier that he had a trademark for a while, but he forgot to do
Okay.
some other stuff. Yeah, because I think it was something to do with clothing earlier back in
Oh,
May.
gotcha. Okay. I know again you said it's been half an hour of news and rumors, but did you see that video going around of Mercedes Moné like with the fan who told her like
Absolutely smoking that fan.
it's just like I guess
Like, why
I
ask that?
that's what I was like. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Like, why would you ask someone? Like, I would never ask, you know, someone I don't like Cody Rhodes. I would never ask like a stupid question like that. I feel like, first of all, I'm a doormat. I hate confrontation, so I would never like even if they, whoa, shit, just hit my mic. Even if they deserve it, like even if it's a piece of shit wrestler, I wouldn't call them out because I'm not confrontational. But like when these people like are just minding their business and they just like, why would you ask that? Like, I don't know. I could never be that person. Like the secondhand embarrassment I was feeling watching that. And some people were saying that it was justified her reaction. Some people were saying like, why would you even react? Or like no one was in the right. Like, of course, people are gonna always have their opposing opinions. But I was just like, for me personally, my entire thought process was like, how could you ask that? Like bravely ask that. I'm just like, that's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, like with your whole chest, you said, "Oh
And
yeah."
she still signed his picture. That I'm pretty sure if he has the audacity to ask her such like a question like that, he's probably gonna sell it on eBay or something.
Oh, 100% selling it.
So
It's probably already sold.
Yeah. So the fact that she still signed it, I would have kicked his ass out or something.
I would have been like, I would have wrote "fuck you" on it.
Or like, yeah, like I would have found a way to make it almost completely worthless.
Yeah, like scribble over your face, draw yourself a mustache.
Yeah, like a happy face, just
like cross out the eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would, maybe that's just me being petty, but I'm like, I would not sign someone's.
Oh, I'd be.
I don't care. I don't give a shit if you.
Petty.
When you decided to ask that question, that's a you problem at this point. You still get your 8x10. You just can't sell it for like $200 now.
Yeah, exactly. You won't fuck them. That's why.
But,
okay.
It still just baffles me that like someone would ask that.
Oh yeah, because people are fucking outrageous. So now that it has been a half an hour of news and rumors, if you're still here, hi, thanks. Today in
so sorry
women's wrestling history, today's the 19th as we record. 2019 Queens of Combat. There was 2 shows that they did. Number 37, Hollow Queen Havoc, and 38, Queens of the Damned, which lovely names. I'm 10 out of 10. And I'm just gonna rattle off some of the names that we all know or may have heard of before. So Kenzie Page, Killian King, Faye Jackson, Danny Jordan, Asia Pereira, as we know her now as Ref Asia in WWE, Big Swole, Savannah Evans, Lady Frost, Diamante, who was the Queens of Combat champion at the time, and Tasha Steelz, who just returned Impact's like 1,000 or whatever their number was, which Tasha Steelz is amazing. She's so funny. I love her. So, nice little bout of women. And with that being said, folks, wrestlers of the week time. Savannah, take it away.
Yeah. Okay. I know. Sorry, I was looking down at my phone. It's just that I have a group chat. We were talking about the midterm. I'm like, stop reminding me that I still have to do it.
You're fine.
It's just stressing me out a little. I'm not gonna lie, but sorry. I do have my wrestlers of the week. I have one tag team. Look, this is just because I don't think they should have lost them in the first place, but I'm going to go with the Judgment Day because they did win back the tag titles. I don't think they should have lost them. I like this whole thing going where, like, oh, except, no, not Dominic. Or no, he does have the title, right? Dominic, yeah, he won it back. I forgot he won it back. I liked the whole idea of Judgment Day having all the gold. I like when factions do that. I know some people don't like that, but I like when Undisputed Era had all the gold. That was pretty fucking awesome. The Judgment Day has all the gold. Not all of it, obviously, but they all have gold. So I love when that happens. It just makes them look dominant. So, yay! Yeah.
Yes.
But it just makes me wonder what's going to happen with Senior Money in the Bank. It always seems like I've never been so unsure. Like, oh, yes, he's going to cash it in, or no, he's not. Or like I predict something and that doesn't happen. So, I don't know yet. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll kind of, this is still so far away though. And I don't know if Seth Rollins will be holding the title until WrestleMania, but it'd be kind of fucked if someone cashed in on him the way he cashed in at WrestleMania.
I mean, imitation is the most sincere.
Serious form of flattery.
Yes. I was like, I know this quote somehow, but what the fuck is the rest
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions
all right.
Oh,
hi, Matt.
Bong. Hi, Matt. So yeah, Judgment Day, my pick, my tag team.
That's fair. I'm gonna be honest. There was like 3 tag team matches this week.
That's also another reason I was like, there isn't that much tag team action.
I'm gonna go with the winners of the Bada Bing Bada Boom Tag Team Battle Royal on NXT. In a surprising turn of events, I'm going Chase U, Duke Hudson, and Andre Chase.
Okay.
I did not expect them to be the ones to win. The Creeds screwed over, as I'm deeming them, the werewolves. It's Los Lotharios. Because, like, they just randomly, like, had dreams and then got, like, scratched in their dreams. And then they, like, tattooed the scratches. And I'm like, they're werewolves now, right? Like, this is what that means. Weird. And Vince and I have thought about it in a joking way, and it's very entertaining for me. So, yeah, they beat the Los Lotharios because of the Creeds. So, next week is week 1 of Halloween Havoc and NXT. I'm so excited. So, yeah, I'm going to chase you.
Nice. Okay, for Woman's, I have one pick as well. She did not win her match, but God, I really kind of wanted her to. But also, I don't like Shida being a transitional champ anymore. But I'm giving it to Emi Sakura. I love that girl so much. She deserves so much more. She deserves more TV time. She deserves a title. I saw people on Reddit saying, like, give her, like, make this, because she was, like, there was a point where she held the title. She was holding up the title. And looked like I think she was like kissing it or something. And people were like, Tony Khan, you better fucking make this happen at All in 2024. Like, you better, like, if not sooner, at the very least, give her this moment at All in 2024. Which I agree. If you're not going to give her anything before then, at least have her have that moment. Because she should have been at All in this past year in the first place. She should have been there. But, Tony Khan basically said that having more women would have tainted his perfect card, which was not perfect, but whatever. That still pisses me off. I'm like, the way he said it basically just said, I feel like I sound like a broken record when I say this, but the way he said it is just like, he basically said more women or more women's matches, more women involvement would have tainted his precious card. And I'm like, how fucked up does that sound?
And see, this is where, so Tony Khan says that. Shawn Michaels, on the other hand, there are 5 women's matches on NXT next week. 5.
Damn.
That's how you do it.
That's
Fuck you, Tony.
That's 5 times more matches than what we get on Dynamite.
That's more matches we get on Dynamite in an entire month.
Yeah, if we're lucky. Because, like...
Yeah.
Because when I say 5 times more, we usually get one. One match on Dynamite.
Maybe.
I will say sometimes, not trying to play complete devil's advocate, but sometimes they'll put multiple matches on Rampage. But that's it. But it's also the 1 hour show that each match is like less than 10
minutes max.
Yeah.
Jesus got to see Sheeta live last night, and the match with Emmy slapped. I mean, yeah, it did.
Dude, that's, yeah. Dude, I had some people, obviously, who they, like, see my Instagram stories and they see that I'm from Texas, but maybe haven't seen me specify yet that I'm from El Paso. And they're like, you're not going, aren't you from Texas? I'm like, bitch, it's a 12-hour drive. So, no, I'm not going to the Rosenberg show. It's a 12-hour drive.
No, I'm not driving half a day to get there.
Yeah,
Hell
people
no.
used to tell me this all the time. Like, they were like, it's a Texas show. You're from Texas, right? I'm like, yes, but I'm from the far west side. It's a whole trip in itself to go that far east where they go.
Yeah, I mean, not as long, but it's like, oh, there's a Philly show. Why aren't you going? That's 5 hours away from me. I'm not driving. No, thank you.
But driving to and from, that's 10 hours. Which, I mean... Yeah. I can only go make a one-way trip to Dallas in that same amount of time, but still, 10 hours is 10 hours.
It was 17 miles from Jesus outside of Houston. Houston, Texas, baby. Sorry. Every time I see that, I have to say it. I don't know why.
It's still at least a 12-hour drive for me. And that's outrageous. Just 2. So coming back, I'm spending a whole ass day just on the road. So, but maybe we should have said this in news and rumors. But Sting talked about how his last match is going to be at Revolution, and you know, they kind of made it a deal. Like he's like, I had to say it. Like, did you hear him correctly when he's like, I had to make this announcement here in Texas or something like that? Like something about being in Texas. Where he's like, he really made it a point to talk about like I had to be in Texas or something. Maybe I'm thinking wrong, but like.
I don't know like what the significance would. I don't.
Well, the reason why I ask is just because I'm thinking like if he's kind of like specifying that he's talking about this in Texas, I'm like, dude.
I mean, Revolution is gonna be.
I was like, make Revolution 2024 in fucking Texas, please, because at least for pay-per-views, it's worth it. It's more worth it. Is that how to? Yeah. To make a trip to the other side of Texas for a pay-per-view.
This also could make sense. The match he had with Rollins when he got injured took place in Houston.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Jesus.
So that's where he got retired last time, technically, right?
Technically.
So why not had to have it happen in Texas again, but on his terms, you know?
Retire again!
In Texas!
In Tejas!
In Tejas, yeah. Do it. Tony Khan.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I did forget that he did say that. Listen, yesterday I was also trying to watch Chucky, so like I wasn't fully in on Dynamite.
And,
that makes sense.
I was there. Okay. I was there. But not at the Hall of Fame, but like when they announced it at WrestleMania and stuff. I saw him there. But yes. Maybe his last match should be in Texas. Just saying. Dude, I'm trying not to get
Savannah just wants in Texas.
Chances are it's not going to happen. But I think Texas deserves a pay-per-view, all right? Come on now.
How is this, like, going back to the conversation we had before we hit live?
I don't know, Katie. But anyways,
your pick was Emi Sakura.
Yes, that's where it all started. Now it's your pick for women.
Also, Matt couldn't watch for the 3rd week in a row. Fuck AW.
Bruh, like, I can't even, like, defend that at this point. Like, I wasn't even defending it earlier, but... Like,
yeah, like the fact that it's been 3 weeks and they still haven't.
Yeah, I was like
1,000% a problem.
They clearly don't care about ratings that much.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Tony Khan. You don't care about it. Clearly, you're losing how many people?
Yeah, exactly.
Dumbass.
But anyways, your romances.
I'm going Piper Niven, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. She beat Natty. Which like Natalia just keeps showing up everywhere. And I'm like, why?
He just keeps popping up.
She really does. Like she was in NXT. I was like, all right, calm down. Yeah, go, relax. But Piper won, and I love Piper. She showed us some new gear, looked great, and like Piper is one of their most dominant stars
Oh, for
And if they're not going to do anything with the tag titles, which, like, it's probably going to be Chelsea and Piper versus Tegan and Natty for the tag titles next, if I'm assuming. But who it should be is people who cursed the titles in the first place. Alba and Isla.
Especially now that Ronda Rousey's not here to ruin everything.
Fucking Ronda.
What do we call them Unholy Trinity, right? That's what we called them. They should have won the unity, like when you unified the titles. They should have won.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. It's fun.
Clearly, this is proof. They could have still been the champions right now.
Yeah, they could have been. But yeah, Piper is my pick.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't do Rhea Ripley, like even as like an honorable mention because of.
I was going to, but I feel like I'm trying to switch it up. I'm not trying to do Mello and Rhea every week.
Girl, I was thinking the same thing, but then I kind of also said fuck it because I don't remember if this one of my picks was one of my picks or if it was just an honorable mention, but I'll get to it. So my manses, one of them, I'm picking Gunther because he's killing it per usual, won his match. I honestly, at this point, I'm like, I don't think this guy's ever losing the title. Like, he's going to die with it, okay? And and even then, you're not going to be able to take it out of the cold, hard grip of his dead hands, you know? So basically, what I'm saying is you could kill him and he's probably still not letting go of that title at this point. I'm convinced. But he's still killing it. Still hell of a wrestler. Absolutely deserves the long-ass title run he's been having. Mm-hmm. Looks super dominant as a champion. So not complaining at all. But my other pick got his first goddamn singles win in months, Katie. I don't even know how many months, but months. And I'm giving it to this isn't the only reason why I wore the shirt. This is my only pink wrestling shirt I have. But Mr. Kenny Omega. One of these days where Kenny is my pick, I need to do like a Justin Roberts kind of intro for him, but obviously that wasn't for today. But yes, Kenny Omega, Kenny by God Omega, he finally won a singles match, and I don't even know how many months, but it was so good to see. Yeah, and he absolutely killed it per usual. I could, of course, sit here and talk about Kenny for but I will say he just recently had a birthday on Monday. He's 40, has never looked better. Just saying, it's fucking hot for 40, just saying. Jesus Christ. And yeah, so he's starting 40 off strong with, a singles victory. So good for Kenny. Yay. So that's my other pick.
I had a feeling Kenny was going to be your pick.
Really? I thought it wasn't that obvious.
I know. Who would have thought
it? I say with the freaking shrine of Kenny's right behind me. This is why you should watch. You can see the shrine of Kenny's.
You can watch YouTube and Twitch. You can watch. You can see the shrine.
The shrine of Kenny.
I also have Gunther as my pick.
Yes. Gunther.
So as of right now, he's scheduled to be at the live show the same day as Crown Jewel, which is November 4th. So he will not be defending his title at Crown Jewel, but he is still having a title match. I mean, he has 100% earned it. Dominant matches. I mean, putting the work in against Bronson Reed, big boy, like that was hell of a match. A. B. I'm loving just the showcase for him. Like, he was final 2 in the Royal Rumble, is the longest reigning intercontinental champion ever. Like, he's absolutely killing it, and I love it. I still think Chad Gable should be the one to take the belt off of him. I'm just saying. But
it might happen. Who knows?
Whoever is the one to take it off of Gunther, they definitely have faith in and stock in, and they're strapping a rock to that person's back.
Oh yeah,
because
those are going to be some big ass shoes to fill. Whoever beats Gunther for that title.
Oh yeah.
And what I like. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Good.
I was just going to say really quick. What I like about this title reign is that they didn't. immediately cut it after he became the longest reigning champion. That usually happens. They let him get the record, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're losing the title. So
I kept saying silly goofy mood, have him lose it before he breaks the streak.
But that would have been different. Losing it
that
right
would have been
before,
different.
that would have been different. It's not the same
That'd have
as
been wild.
losing it immediately after. Because that's what I think of that, and I immediately think of Nikki Bella with Charlotte. They had her win. They had her get the longest reigning Divas title reign, and then immediately after a Night of Champions, she lost the title.
Yep. And then the title is no longer relevant. So.
Which I mean, I like the women's title. It's better than having a Barbie accessory as a title for your women.
It's a cute title. I think it was cute.
It was cute, but like for your it would have been cute. It would have been better.
The title now is beautiful.
That is yes, that is true. But I would much rather have had that be like a mid-card title, because I feel like if that's supposed to represent the top woman, the most dominant woman of your division, a pink butterfly, like come on, like.
It was definitely a choice.
Yeah, look. Sorry, Jesus said. New Day became the longest reigning tag team champions and lost the titles a few weeks later, and they weren't even present. Yeah.
That's true. Very true.
So, whoops, we both tried to click it at the same time. But yeah. So, yeah, there we go.
All right, folks. It's question time. Since I clearly fucked up and forgot, I promised last week that this week would be...
Look, it makes a little more sense because we're wearing pink. So
pink, yes.
Yeah. Just a little
more. On Wednesdays, technically Thursdays, we wear pink. This is Mean Girls characters as wrestlers, or wrestlers as Mean Girls characters. So, since I clearly was not prepared, and you said you had ideas.
I had an idea, but I don't think we should start with it. It's a very intense start.
Okay.
But it'll be cool to elaborate together.
So I have... I'm not doing everybody in Mean Girls, because...
No, yeah, that's a lot. That's like the main.
I'm doing Katie Heron, all three plastics, Regina, Gretchen, Karen, Janice, and Damien.
Okay. Can we extend it to Aaron Samuels also?
Yes, we can do Aaron Samuels.
Okay, the one that I was thinking of was not in the list, but I'll just add him in like at the very end. It's just I don't think he should be the one to start off with, and you'll see when I talk about it. But okay, but I agree. So
Jesus is starting us off, apparently. Anthony Bowens is Damien. I mean, I see no issue.
He's gay. In a positive way, not negative, not derogatory. It's accepted.
Oh my God, Danny DeVito, I love your work.
Okay, so Anthony Bowens, Damien. I'll take that.
All right, so we'll work our way backwards. But so Aaron Samuels.
Aaron Samuels.
Gotta have a pretty boy, popular boy. What's going on with my hair?
Adam Cole, maybe. Oh.
I mean, I'll never say no.
Do you think his hair looks sexy pushed back? It looks sexy tied back.
Oh my God, wait. Wardlow kind of has Aaron Samuels' hair.
He kind of does. Are we gonna put War Daddy as Aaron Samuels?
I put War Daddy.
Does his hair look sexy pushed back?
His hair looks sexy everywhere.
I'm still not used to it though. Oh my God. Sometimes I forget that's fucking Wardlow. I'm like, oh yeah, like this is Wardlow. I was like, I forgot. I can't remember that he has short hair now.
Charlotte is Regina George.
Dang.
I kind of can't. I can't disagree. I kind of have to agree here. All right, so Charlotte. Hold on, Charlotte. Okay, so we need Katie, Gretchen, Karen, Janice. Who's dumb?
Who's dumb?
I'm trying to think too. So okay, so for Janice, we need someone kind of off the wall, an outcast, perhaps.
Timeless Toni Storm, maybe.
I was thinking more Ruby Soho.
That would be. I mean, she's the runaway, yeah. Okay, I like Ruby Soho. Yeah, I almost
Yes,
forgot about her. She hasn't been around, unfortunately.
She had she tried to get involved in Soraya and Sheeta.
Tony Storm stopped it with the shoe.
Chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe. She didn't watch for the shoe. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Maria Kanellis from 2005 is Karen.
Okay, but I think we're talking current.
Maria Kanellis in WWE Kanellis would have been great. Okay, so
I guess Maria Kanellis is Karen.
I'll say that's two different people saying Maria Kanellis.
Yeah. For Katie, I was thinking like a good girl. So I was thinking maybe Julia Hart before she turned would have been perfect. I was thinking maybe Sky Blue or Willow, like the new girl and good girl.
But both are kind of showing signs of going bad.
Well, that's exactly what happened with Katie. Maybe it should be Sky.
Do you want to say Sky?
I'll say Sky, because Sky's, I think, showing a little more signs. Like, her makeup was has been darkened. She is. I remember she walked out for her entrance on, I think it was a Dynamite, and she just nothing. She was Rhea.
Wait, can we make Rhea Janice?
I wouldn't mind that. The greatest people you'll ever.
Literally. Oh my god, the greatest people you'll ever meet: Anthony Bowens and Rhea Ripley. Yes.
Rhea.
Oh, he's saying Rhea is Katie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I like that better. Okay, so Rhea is Katie. Ruby is Janice. I just crossed everything off.
Tiffany is Gretchen. I can kind of see it.
Oh my god, wait, that makes sense.
Yeah. My daddy, the father of Toaster Strudel, would be too.
The inventor of Toaster Strudel? That's why your hair's so big. It's full of secrets.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
agree.
then
Tiffany.
So we did it.
Yeah.
That's so quick.
I know what mine was.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Before I go through this entire list, what the fuck?
Okay. This is very bad, but it's also very funny. We've made a joke like this before already. Don Callis is Coach Carr because he's known Kenny since he was 10 years
Oh
old.
my god.
Katie, tell me when I'm telling lies.
All right, take it easy, Pepsi-Phil.
I know, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Am I wrong, though?
Not that Jesus.
Not that Jesus. Different Jesus.
Not this Jesus. Other Jesus. I mean... God damn it. I didn't want Don Callis anywhere near this.
I know. That's why he's not officially on the list. I just had to put that out there.
Oh, God. Ugh. That's all I can think about. Gross. Okay. As our rendition of Mean Girls goes, this is the cast.
Yeah.
Katie Heron is Rhea Bloody Ripley, as usual. Regina George, Charlotte Flair. Gretchen Wieners, Tiffany Stratton. Karen Smith, Maria Kanellis in WWE. Janice Ian, Ruby Soho. Damien, I don't know if they ever say his last name.
I think Damien's kind of like Penny from The Big Bang Theory. Last name's never really specified.
Fair enough.
But unless it is, I just don't know.
Yeah. No. Well, no, they say it when he's doing the talent show, but I can't remember what it is. Hold on.
We did it again. Sorry. Give you one. That would be cool too. I don't know if we want to do that really quick right now, Katie. But we'd also have to.
I gotta figure out his fucking name. Hold on. Damien. Mean Girls. What's his name? That doesn't help me. Oh my god, what the fuck?
It just says Damien. If you look up the cast, usually they'll say the name, last name. It just says Damien. I don't think his name specified. He's just Damien.
Oh, it says Damien Lee.
Oh, okay.
Is what it said, so I don't know. Kevin Kapoor, Max Caster. God damn it.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I love that.
Okay, so then let me. Okay, so
MJ.
Why don't we do? So, okay, we have majority of WWE people first.
Okay,
So
you want to
we
finish
just,
that off?
yeah, so we need a Janice, a Damien, and an Aaron Samuels
Okay, so
for
Aaron
WWE.
Samuels. Maybe Mello should be Aaron Samuels. Yeah, I'm like, because I know you love Mello.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so Mello is Aaron Samuels. Damien. Dominic Mysterio.
Why not? I would. You know what? I wouldn't be.
I mean, if Katie's Rhea,
No, but I guess they are
like,
friends. Yeah,
they're friends.
they're
Even
friends.
though the off screen, not
Yeah. Dang it! I was gonna say Buddy Matthews, but that's AEW.
That's AEW.
Sonya would be Janice or Damien.
Honestly, no, I like it. Let's make Sonya Damien.
Okay, I'm not. I won't be mad.
All right, so now we just need a Janice.
A Janice. Trying to think of someone again unorthodox. Maybe Becky Lynch, because with her rivalry with Charlotte, it's kind of like Regina and Janice.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so WWE Mean Girls, which is basically everyone I just said. So Katie Heron, Rhea Ripley, Regina George, Charlotte Flair, Gretchen Wieners, Tiffany Stratton, Karen Smith, Maria Kanellis, Janice Ian, Becky Lynch, Damien, Sonya, and Aaron Samuels, Carmelo Hayes.
Mella don't miss.
Mella don't fucking miss. Okay, so now for AEW, we need Katie, Regina, Gretchen, Karen.
We need the 4 Mean Girls.
We need the 4 Mean Girls.
We already have Janice and Damien?
We have Janice, Damien, and Aaron for AEW.
Okay, so Aaron is Adam Cole. Damien is Anthony Bowens.
No. Damien is War Daddy.
Oh yeah, War Daddy. Yes, we did. Yes.
No,
not Damien. Aaron is War Daddy.
Aaron is War Daddy. Damien is Bowens. Janice is Ruby.
Yeah, there we go. I was Britt Baker for which one? For Regina. Oh, Regina is Britt Baker's kind of like the queen bee. If Britt Baker, this is gonna be so fucked. I'm not here to stir the pot, but if Britt Baker is Regina, would that make Thunder Rosa Katie? Stir the pot.
She said as she stirs the pot.
I'm not here to stir the pot, but
maybe. Which means Rebel is Karen. Oh, there we go. See, Matt's just doing our job for us.
And maybe that makes Jamie Hayter.
I was gonna say, so Jamie Hayter is Gretchen. Rebel is Karen. Regina is Britt. And are we saying? Could we say Saraya is Katie?
Yeah, to not stir the pot. Let's not stir the pot.
So let's not stir the pot. So we'll say Saraya. Alright, that was easy enough. AEW Mean Girls edition. Katie Heron, Saraya. Tony. Wait, yeah. Fuck it. Why is he Cady, Matt? That's how they spell it in the movie.
I was gonna say, I was gonna correct him. Oh, there we go. Yay.
Yeah. Katie. It's pronounced like Katie Heron. It's pronounced like Katie. Okay, so what?
I was gonna say, like, as a joke, make Hangman as like Karen or something. He has beautiful blonde. But I was just joking.
No, Anthony Bowens is Damien. That's a stupid spelling. That's the point. It's stupid. Because they don't know how to say her name. Okay, so Katie Heron is Timeless Tony Storm. Regina George is Britt Baker. Gretchen Wieners is Jamie Hayter. Karen Smith is Rebel. Janice Ian is Ruby Soho. Damien is Anthony Bowens. And Aaron Samuels is War Daddy. Because the hair. It's the hair.
It kind of makes sense because remember, even before Ruby joined the Outcasts, she had like a feud with Britt, and it was about like being like the runaway and stuff, and almost being like an outcast without being the outcast. So it makes sense.
Exactly. It all makes sense in our own way, and that's all that matters. All right. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for joining us, for hanging out. Savannah, tell people where they can find you, if you're working on anything, all that jazz.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at y2garcia_. If there's no underscores, not me. That mistake has been made. What I'm working on is my midterms. I still want to cry over it. I still want to cry. I'm kind of putting it off, but I know I can't for long because it's due at midnight. It's timed anyway, so I have to start with a certain amount of time, like, to give myself you know what I'm saying? It's timed, so I can't wait till like a certain time. I have to do it eventually, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
But I'm really dreading it. But that's what I'm working on, with a tear rolling down my face.
With a tear in her eye.
Yeah.
That's okay. Once your midterms are over, you're going to start cranking stuff out that you want to, like your tier lists and stuff. So don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll step at a time, kiddo. It's okay.
Stressing. Yeah.
It's okay. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KatieRoslin13. The link to I'm about to go. Thanks, ShElite Showcase. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase and YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. You're currently watching us here live if you're here. Hey, hello. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts if you want to listen after the fact. Your girl's got a busy week. And so this, I'm going to be on Boss Bitch Trivia in like an hour and a half. Saturday, your girl is hosting Smackin' It Raw for the first time ever. Damn. I know.
It's on Saturday?
I'm scared. I don't want to fuck it up. But the decision was mine. I made it. I'm hosting.
At least you won't be stranded without able to end a stream.
Exactly. That's all that matters. And then we're doing Getting Off on Sunday as well. Midnight Eastern, 11 Central. Eastern time is bad. But
it's all about mountain time that no one even uses.
Mountain time doesn't exist except in Savannah.
Yeah, because that's where I fucking live.
Exactly. But so busy weekend for you girls, so come help support, hang out, all that stuff. But where is it? There it is. Thank you guys again for so much watching, hanging out, all that stuff. We really do appreciate it. Next week is Spooky Showcase.
Still don't know what I'm gonna do.
Part 3, I don't either.
You know what? Well, maybe I'll just do what I'm gonna do for Halloween. I say Halloween, it's because I don't think we have plans for Halloween this year. Yeah. But the wrestling promotion I go to has sort of a Halloween theme-ish show the day after. So maybe I can do a test run of how I plan on going on.
There you go.
The show.
So you guys will just have to see what we're talking about next week. I have an idea. I don't know how I'll execute it.
I have an idea. Right.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
Yeah. That's Katie.
It's me all the time in my own head to myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'll execute it, but I might be able to make something work. So you guys will just have to fucking figure it out. Let us know what you think we're going to be. I will do something wrestling related this year. I promise.
As will I.
Savannah always does. I never do. But until then, bye-bye.